Welcome back, my friendly friends, to more Trails Through Daybreak. Pharaoh Fiasco here. Last episode, we started off by starting off, and it's been mentioned that we do have some options. I was messing around with this in between the things, and I actually haven't noticed too much of a difference, so at some point, we might switch to the PS5 version of this game. So don't be surprised if that occurs. Or we might just get used to this. I'll have the usual, please. If you get any new flavors, I'll take some of those. Listen here. I run a tobacco joint, you hear me? Tobacco! All you buy is your damn candies and paper. Buy something else already. Not my fault I don't smoke, ma'am. Now what else do I need? You listen to me when I'm talking to you. Freaking kids these days. Well, are they always like this? Shop. Approach a shop clerk and press triangle to open their shop menu. Alright, so I guess that's what I messed up on.
More candy again?
Sounds like Valerie Aram. Candy cigarette restores 8 HP? Wait. Tyrell Times. And it tells you where you can actually buy it at, or actually view it at. This only restores 8 HP? Hold on, let's take a look at our thing.
Stay out of trouble now.
Because that's ridiculously low. It might be disperse. Field disperse? So I guess, uh-oh. Let's, we'll have to see. I don't think I like what that means.
Wish I could give her a good wax right now. Guess it'll have to wait till tomorrow.
He's got some kind of vehicle. All right.
Huh? Oh, this must be his garage.
Right. I've actually, so apparently in Japan, in order to, wait, and this is secondhand, so you correct me if I'm wrong, but apparently
Not this way.
Oh, wrong. In order to like get a car, you have to prove that you have a place you can park it, because your street parking is like not as big a thing or not a thing at all there. So he has an entire separate building. Oh, there's the bus. Oh, there's the bus stop. Yeah, the next one should be here soon. Then we're a hop, skip, and a jump away to the Riverside District. Probably got time to grab something from the kiosk if we need to. We've already visited Jin. Let's wait for the bus. 8 like a restoration of 8 hit points? It can't be that easy. I'm not, like, I have no idea what to expect. I was expecting for the battle system to be different, but I think the battle system might be a lot different because they're specifically, like, the tutorial specifically calling out command battles. August 27th, 11 a.m. So, this place is bigger than Heimdall then. 6th District, Riverside. Wow, this place is so gorgeous. Doesn't Agnés live here? She's never been to the Riverside District? Actually, let me stop, because it's not like I've been literally everywhere in the city that I live at, so. Believe it or not, I've never actually visited this district before. I can believe it. I can absolutely believe that. Now, where's Heiyue at? It's a pretty chill spot. There ain't much hustle and bustle. And that makes it a perfect hangout for more disreputable characters. I'm included in that category, by the way. And I assume the man we're meeting is as well? Yeah, that guy's nothing if not cautious. He's always jumping from hideout to hideout. Though around this time on Wednesdays, he likes to go out and grab something from one of the stalls. So he's predictable? No sign of him yet. But he'll come out to play sooner or later. Let's just wander around until he shows his ugly mug. That sounds like a plan. Oh, right. He's an acquaintance of yours, correct? If he's supplying us with information, I'm guessing he'll want something in return. Well, as long as he's okay with 900 or less Mira, we're good to go. Probably. Yo, and I forgot to mention something. That guy might know his stuff, and it's possible that he'll lend us a hand. But don't forget that he's a real piece of shit. The man knows no loyalties. Give him a bag of Mira, and that rat bastard will sell anyone out. Doesn't matter if they're friend, foe, or even family. I recommend letting me do most of the talking. And no matter what, don't give him anything he could use against you. Duly noted. So, Agnés, like, when I was editing the first episode, navigation, check the current objective to proceed with the story. Expanding the minimap. Down. Okay, that's the same. This feature will let you see the specific locations of surrounding facilities and the geography of the area more clearly. Yeah, you better wait. But the when I was editing the first episode, I saw the splash image that it starts off with again, and I'm like, oh, that's Agnés. So either she's gonna end up a bracer, or she's gonna end up in like she's probably gonna be a bracer. She looked like what's her face from a certain other bracer she's dressed like. He likes hanging out in the terrace. Let's find a spot where we can scope things out. So should I have gone this way first? Okay, so we can't talk to literally everybody. Which is fine. Oh, we'll be back here sooner rather than later. Where's the door at? I'm sure you can get down into like the underground of this city. So yes, this reminds me quite a lot of Valflame Palace, Heimdall.
Right here. The very best.
I'm glad he shouted something
Take
out.
as long as you need.
Shrimp and bean taco restores 460 HP, A damage up, cures seal. Okay, so let's get a shrimp and bean taco. Gourmet points. Okay, we can't go too crazy with buying stuff. We're gonna be broke.
Along the river.
Wait, she doesn't have... Oh, that's just a... I was about to say, why does she have that black text bubble icon? But that just shows that she's conversing with this guy, and we can't just butt in on her conversation. I wonder if that red exclamation point probably just means that Sayla is saying something new. You didn't even stick around to see if we'd get into Summerfest. A show like that in front of Treon Tower would have been huge for us. You were so excited about it. Did this person that she's talking about leave or die? It sounds like it could have been either. Are we not good enough? Is that why you left? Okay, they just, yeah. Wow, she's beautiful. Is she involved with Summerfest? I probably shouldn't bother her. And I'm now noticing Agnés is not in our pocket. She's running around with us on the field. Very intriguing. But we need ourselves a grand view of the terrace, like he said. So we'll probably be able to get that. No, see, we've never talked to whoever the heck this guy is. Lodi? We've never talked to Lodi. But he has no red exclamation point. That's interesting.
Ramadi. Looks like it's closed right now.
What? It's 11 a.m.
Yeah, nighttime's when the mirror really rolls in. We can come back another time.
Oh, I guess. Alright, so that's a no on Bermati. There he is.
We got a hit.
A hit?
So, that's our guy.
Oh, you mean that man. Is he the one we're looking for?
Sure is. Let's go see what we can get out of him.
Right. Is he... Somebody's having a grand old time. Oh! She's Eastern.
to do.
What to do? Give us what we want to hear.
What to do? What to do?
What do you something meaningless? Life is desire, not meaning. I can't read that other word, and I could get up and get closer to my TV to see it, but I'm not about to do that.
They haven't caught on to me yet. Don't think. If I can pull this off, I'm gonna be so rich.
Oh, it sounds like you're saying something very interesting. Mind cluing us in? What's going on, Giacomo?
The hell do you want, Arkwright?
Giacomo. Whoa, he looks cool.
Anytime you want me, it leads me to nothing but trouble.
Damn, some way to greet an old friend. So if this game ever gets a Steam release, these lines of Vans seem like ones that would get voiced, just like how Cold Steel had way more voice lines, for Reen especially. And here I thought our last job together ended pretty well for both of us.
You kidding me? I would have made bank from that old hag if you hadn't gotten my way. We're supposed to be in the same business here.
I got my job and you got yours. Besides, you got what was coming to you because you got greedy. Anyway, why not let bygones be bygones so we can talk us some business? Oh yeah? Wait, who's the pretty thing with ya? You hanging out with school kids now? My name is Agnés Claudel. It's nice to meet you, sir. Don't worry about it. She's a client. Wanted me to help her look for something. That's so. I do like the look of the Zyphas. Huh. Yeah, you've seen that before, haven't you? It's an Orbment that was stolen from an antique shop a week ago. Sounds like it was stolen right when it got to them, too, so they didn't tell the cops about it. Judging by how the robbery went down, my guess is it's the work of some local gang. Whole thing feels like your wheelhouse, yeah? Sure does. Normally, I jump at a job like this, but I'm coming up empty on clues. I got my hands full with another job at the moment, though if I looked into it, I'm sure I could find something. You really think so? What can I say, young lady? I'm good at what I do. So, what's the deal with it? You look like you're an upstanding type. What's this Orbment got to do with you? Don't tell him anything, Agnés. It's a memento of my great-grandfather. I'm not at liberty to discuss how it left our possession. Or much else about it, I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Huh. Real sweet of you to care about him that much. Alright now, here's an idea. How about you leave the whole thing to me? I bet I'll be a lot more help at this kind of thing than Arkwright ever will. What? He's not impressed. I'm sorry, I appreciate the offer, but I'd like to trust him with this. I also need him to confirm the veracity of any information gathered as well. That's true. At the very least, we can count on him to be on the up and up with us. Giacomo is way too much of a wild card. That's that Aramis brain right there. One look at the uniform will tell you she's smarter than your average kid. Anyway, if you do catch wind of anything, give me a call. You'll get your cut for it.
Well, see you around, girlie. If you ever change your mind, you know where to find me.
I really like the way Giacomo looks. Well, sorry, did I talk a little too much? I'd give you about a 7 out of 10. Average? You did give him your name and some bare minimum info. Made it look like you were an easy target. Oh, did she play him? But when it came down to it, you backed me up and knew where to draw the line. I'm guessing you were pretty aware of what you were doing, huh? Okay, so yes, she's got the chops to be a pretty good bracer then. Well, I do have an idea of how to conduct myself in situations like these, yes. I just don't know if there's much hope he'll contact us with his attitude by the end. Doesn't matter if we don't hear a peep. This ain't hanging on him. All we gotta do is wait for him to slip up, then pounce. Huh? A story about an antique shop getting an old memento stolen by a gang? Couldn't have baited him with a better prospect of a payday. He couldn't even hide he was interested. So why'd he never bother to follow up with any questions? Ah, because he already knew stuff about it. Never so much as asked for a copy of the photo. That just seals the deal in my book. Oh! So you think he's already involved in some way? Perhaps even directly? He's laid eyes on the thing at the very least. So, we're going after him. Right now? But how are we going to find him? All we know is that he went that way. I told you, he likes to rotate his spots, right? One of his hideouts just so happens to be in this district. It's far enough from here, he won't think he'll be followed either. So come on. Coming! And something else, because the character models themselves, of course, notebook. The right on the touchpad allows you to open the notebook. You can also view any tutorial graphics you've already seen from the help section of this menu.
The terrace is just up ahead.
Take it slow. You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb otherwise.
So now, because before you can only view one part of the active voice conversation at a time, but now you can view, well, that was just a two-pronged convo, but I'm sure there's going to be more in the future. But one thing that's... Oh, okay, so this is how we look at it. But I want to get to the other thing. Status. Press left on the main menu to open the status screen. Damage, strength, physical attack of equipment, resistance, defense, physical defense of equipment, A damage, arts, magic attack of equipment, arts resistance, arts defense, magical defense of equipment, EXP, next. Alright. Stat values. Range represents the distance an attack can reach. Okay. So these... This art, okay, there's no doubt in my mind about it now, because I've been looking at it, and it makes me wonder, because I really like the giant splash art that the characters had previously, but I guess Falcom wanted to move in a new direction or something. What the heck? Where's the one? How do I, what? I think he went straight past the terrace. Okay. But this is definitely the artist who does the what's it called? The Star Ocean, or the more recent Star Ocean games. I was gonna play Integrity and Faithlessness, but then people were like, yeah, this is garbage. So I was like, let me go ahead and not do that. But this is definitely the artist that does Star Ocean. Is this the place? Which is crazy because the art was really good. I thought it was super crisp. Not that this doesn't look good as well. They're definitely the same quality. They just have different feels. It's not like what was his name? Yo something? It was Yo and his last name started with a K or something like that. But the artist who they replaced from the thing from the Trails in the Sky trilogy to Trails from Zero, I felt bad for him because his art was just not as good. But this is definitely different. It's just different. It's not any better or worse. Yep, the subway company's in charge of this door and everything beyond. So this is basically like the Geofront. It's locked. I'm sure that's not going to be an impediment to... It's not even locked? But the lock got switched. So now you don't even need a key to get in if you know the trick to it. But doesn't that mean we'll be trespassing? It's not illegal, but I'm not gonna say the authorities will be quick to agree on that point. If you want to turn back... No, I'm going with you. Good on you. Then watch your footing. So this, I guess we can say this as a callback. Enter the subway service path. Yeah. So I'm sure there's going to be monsters galore down here for some... Well, it won't be inexplicable for very long. Riverside Station, underground maintenance tunnel. This place is spacious? I had no idea this is what it looked like under the city. Oh, you're going to spend a lot of time underneath cities messing around with Van, I'm sure. It feels almost surreal to be here. Don't think most people have any reason to come, so yeah. Looks like I'm gonna have to take back what I said, though. Go hang around the stalls outside or something while I take care of things in here. Why? He can sense something's off? Ooh, those are new. And the Orbment charging station. Check it out. There's why. You can find monsters even in the city. Just gotta look under it. Though last I heard, the guild would periodically come and do some spring cleaning. Looks like they haven't gotten to this place just yet. His sword looks very similar to one that we just got introduced to in Reverie. It's a lot smaller, though. Just saying, this is no place for a student. Leave this part to me. Don't say that. She's about to pull out her own weapon. I knew this job wasn't going to be without danger from the start, so I came prepared for it. And I'm guessing those are the breakable boxes behind us with a nice blue outline so you can always pick them out and some kind of ambient glow. No, there's a light behind her. So please, won't you take me with you? I won't get in your way, I promise. Huh? You do know we're not going on a picnic, right? I know you got a Zypha, but you're gonna need more than that in a fight. I didn't come with just a combat orbment. I have this too. And she's about to pull out an orbital staff. She just looks the part. Yep. Whoa. It's the orbital staff I chose to learn for self-defense lessons through the academy. I have experience fighting mock battles with it and using healing arts. I really do think I can do more than harm. Do more good than harm. Fine. We're short on time, so let's just get moving. But if I think you are leaning on harm, you agree to get out of here. We clear? It's my job to make sure my client's safe, and I don't skimp on quality. I understand. Thank you. So, here come the tutorials. Well. Ooh. But this all feels very familiar. We didn't get anything, though. Maybe it's because they haven't introduced it to us yet. Okay, if you're ready, then let's get to it. You know what shards are? We do not. What are shards? Yes, I do. They're a field deployed by Zyphas. I've used them before, but only in mock battles, and even then it was just for defensive purposes. That's a fine start. Shards can be used for more than just that. They can be linked and used defensively, among other things. Okay. So we can link to things other than each other this time? You gotta deploy them to do any of that, of course. When you do, stay on your toes, because it's fighting time. Gonna ask again. You ready? As I'll ever be. Let's do this.
Deploying shards!
So I guess the blue thing in our weapons are shards? No, that's what makes them orbments.
Brace yourself.
Whoa! Okay, so I saw her in the splash screen, obviously, but I thought she was going to be like a little sister type coming later. Command battle, and they've moved it to the top of the screen rather than the side. Battle progresses in turns, and a character can act once their portrait reaches the center of the bar. So this is like an active time battle sort of system. Yeah, I really didn't expect them to stick to the super classic turn-based. So a hybridized, but it's not full on action RPG just yet. I prefer turn-based to action RPG quite a lot. Next, character will act next. AT bonus, gain a boon for the next acting character at the start of their turn. Attack move. When your turn comes up on the battle order, use L to move around freely. That's new. Move freely within the blue circle. Press X for a normal attack. Because previously, it was actually split up. You can move or you could attack. And if you could attack to move towards someone else, but the two options were actually separate for the most part. Use left or right to change targets. Can't attack, can attack, alright? Okay. Okay, this is pretty cool. And of course, like everybody else, well, they started this in Cold Steel 3, where everybody did the one button thing, the one button option thing that Persona 5 pioneered, to my knowledge anyways. So, we can't use arts or crafts just yet. So we'll attack this Aversade. And now it's R3 to display details.
Keep it up. Displaying enemy stats.
She sounds familiar.
A chance.
Defend. Press up or down to switch the command for X from attack to defend. Your waiting period is also shorter, meaning your turn will come up again sooner. Alright.
Going all in.
I'd rather not defend. But you know what? This is the first thing, and we don't know how crazy these guys go.
I'm ready.
Electric Eerie. Okay, 126. Yeah, I guess it's much more preferable that she did not get hit by that. Wait!
You on?
They down... Oh, I was about to say, did they down us? It'd be nice if we got the tutorial for crafts. Crafts. Press R1 to use crafts. Okay, I guess we could probably use crafts the entire time. Attacking or taking damage raises CP, which can then be used to perform crafts. Some crafts are highly effective when attacking from the side or back. Oh, crafts differ from character to character, and they can be learned via leveling up. So, alright, well, so crafts didn't used to have this sort of thing, because obviously you couldn't freely reposition yourself.
This'll hurt.
Ooh, stun slash, coin bullets, and now they extend in a cone rather than lines. All right, well, let's go ahead and get it.
I'll dice you up. Keep it up.
I think, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I think I already do really like this system more than the previous one. It's still turn-based, which I like, but it also feels a lot more action-y, which is also cool. No, we couldn't have white heal and heal ailments something. Oh my gosh, they were like, we're gonna fit everything into that tiny text thing, no matter friggin' what.
Going all in.
There's probably going to be some sort of system or situation where if we have somebody in range, they'll do a combo attack with us. I'd really prefer, like, I really wish she had some kind of... There's no way for us to... I wanted to read, like, their stat blurb or something. Oh, well. Bye-bye. Neat. So that was great. I do like that. They evolved in a direction that I am a very big fan of. And that'll do. You handled yourself pretty well for your first fight. You flatter me, but I only did so well because you were covering me. Hope you don't mind me asking, but I noticed you use a rather odd support AI. Hollow, I think is the correct term. So... we probably can change out our hollow. So we've got navigators now. So they were like, man, Persona did it and it was really popular. Let's do our own thing with that. Yeah, you're using aim. That's a pretty generic one. I'm using a custom personalized hollow. It's pretty special, I'd say. Her model is MKESV004. Name's Mare. I got an acquaintance to send me a test version. Her performance is way better than the generic models. It's the only reason I put up with her big mouth. I think she's just fine, actually. The Zypha in general are really convenient to have. So that's a new function for Zypha then, Hollows. Yep, the 6th generation battle orbments made a real improvement over the last gen. The AI and shards are real lifesavers. So the shards expanding are basically just throwing out the battlefield. I'll teach you more about shards along the way. Right now, let's keep moving. Yes, let's! Information on orbments has been added to the help section of the notebook.
Combat over. Processing data.
Alright. Charging station.
That hits the spot.
And the healing is a lot friggin' quicker too. Definitely a fan of that. Alright. Oh, and now we can see, okay, their weapons, because oh, that's pretty cool. Before, their weapons kind of just, like, they kind of, like, disappeared and disappeared into thin air and then were produced from thin air. Those are the same types of monsters we saw earlier. We won't even need to deploy our shards to clean up small fry like this. Let's move in and clobber them. Right. So what, we could just kill them on the field? Field attack. Press X to attack. Continuing to press it allows you to perform combos. We can dodge in the field? Oh! So there's 2 different types of battles, then? I guess deploying shards is what allows us to fight to our fullest. Oh, we got through that safely. You did well in there, even without shards. And you're pretty handsy with that orbital staff. Thank you. I like being able to put a bit of distance between me and other enemies. It helps me remain calm when I'm dispatching them. Sounds like a solid strat. I'll cover the front so you can focus on support from the back. Will do! By the way, Van, I've never seen a weapon like that before. Is it because it's a weirdly shaped sword? It's shaped like a sword, but it doesn't actually have an edge, does it? It's a stun caliber. Whoa! So stun calibers come in more than just the baton variety. Just like Mare, it's a more unique weapon I got through my connections. And it does have an edge, actually. Using it takes a little trick, but that's not what I want to focus on right now. Every battle's kind of like a puzzle of their own. You need to weigh whether to end it without deploying shards or if you're going to go all in. You need to figure out how to take them each at a time, and the answer's not always going to be the same. Keep that in mind as we go along, yeah? Yes, I'll try. Switch to command battle. Press square to deploy shards. You can switch to command battle at any time.
Enemy suppressed. No enemies whereby.
We can't do it unless they're close enough, obviously, but... Ooh. Speedrun strat. You...
Let's get to work.
Go ahead and light these jokers up. Uh-oh. Got you.
It should be safe for now.
Well, that's pretty cool. But our HP totals are looking... Oh, we actually have to run over and grab them now. So for quite a few games now, when you broke something and got an item out of it, what would happen is that... Can we use her... Can we use her... How do I... Orbment. Press square to use healing arts. Hollow core. So our hollow cores aim Okay, so these are the new master quartz then. And I'm not sure. Okay, we might have to tier. Okay, well, at least that hasn't changed. Because I'm like, what am I looking at? But we're not going to keep beating up on garbage enemies. Yeah, it's hard. And yeah, I'm probably going to make things more difficult for myself, but...
Looks like a chest.
Uh-oh, it's triangle. Tira bomb. Already? Nope.
Looks like the gang's all here.
So we've got everything. Nah, you guys are good. Is that... Ooh. Okay, so this is going to be a tutorial for enemies that are more susceptible to arts than physical attacks. And thus, it's probably going to have us switch to Agnés, or at least suggest it. Oh, great. Dromes. I hate those things. Most weapons will more or less bounce off of their jelly-like bodies. But that won't be a problem for my orbital staff. Smart girl. That's a good idea. As a rule of thumb, enemies resistant to physical attacks are usually pretty weak to orbital arts. You probably already know this, but your orbital staff basically works just like orbital arts, sans the cast time. I'll be using orbital arts for these guys, but you can pick between them and your staff, whatever's more convenient for you. All right. So is it gonna make us deploy? Yep. It's gonna make us deploy shards, arts. Press square to view arts. EP is consumed after selecting an art, and it will take time to activate. Press square to swap between an attack and support arts. So he's got time, then.
Keep it up. It's working.
Time and wind. But there's no guarantee that those things will still be standing there when it comes time to hit them. There's probably going to be some type of taunt, hydro cannon, icicle hammer, saint arrow. Those are new. But yeah, she's about to light him up.
Like hell you
are. Okay.
Engaging shield.
So that seems pretty reliable. Chrono boost.
Here goes.
There's a lot going on, but
Don't take your eye off the enemy.
We'll try it this way. Only 85 damage. I say only 85, but it's a lot for us for right now.
Initializing drive.
Okay, so hers sounds a lot different. Oh, this is about to be massive overkill.
A chance.
Oh, and these are even easier to dodge now. And that's all she wrote. Good job, Van. She's holding up a lot better than I thought. Half expected her to give up by now, or at least want to take a break. Is something the matter? Nah, don't mind me. Your orbital stab's pretty convenient when dealing with these guys. That and your orbital arts are a pretty neat asset. It's nice having you watch my six. Just make sure you stay behind me. Leave the front lines to me. Van? I will. Thank you. So, about HP recovery, press options to open the main menu. There you can use either items or arts to recover your lost HP. Triangle, open the items menu and select a healing item. Square, open the Orbment menu and select healing arts with square. Enemy advantage. When the party leaders are attacked while in a precarious position, the command battle begins with the enemy at an advantage. Alright, well, I don't know. I'm not sure how common that's going to be for us. Though I guess there's probably going to be enemies that are like really fast. Whoa. Cool. But seeing as I wonder. Nah, that's ooh.
Let's get to work.
I did not mean to do that. Titanium earring prevents rot. And we can pause during that? All right, well. Let's equip to accessories like we're used to. Go ahead and make him a little more resistant. Nope. You guys got it. Okay, and the music tells us when we've lost aggro. I comprehend.
I can't believe there were monsters right beneath my feet. I had no idea.
Got the bracers to thank for that. They're usually good at keeping them contained.
Is there something... Either there's something weird going on or the bracers just haven't gotten here like I originally thought. What are we picking up? I'm not seeing anything with the thing. All right, so those are aggro lines. Let's pay close attention this time. No, I'm not. Ooh, god dang. All right. She's out for friggin' blood. But that's why she's on the field, I guess. Okay, well, that is very cool. All right, so there's Tail Giacomo. Hold on. Drop ourselves a save. And then I believe we shall use... Yeah. Do you think these are Giacomo's footprints? Yeah. Fresh as a few minutes ago, I'd wager. Which doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. With all the monsters we've encountered along the way, he must have encountered some too. Yeah, I didn't hear any gunshots either, so he had to have slipped past them all unnoticed. Do the Zyphas not have that particular function? And there's only one way he could have done that. What's that? Don't worry about it. Just something I learned about it in the past. Anyway, we're almost at his hideout. Stay on guard. Will do! Shard skills. During command battles, shard skills are activated based on the activation percent displayed. Okay, so that's what Guardian was. It didn't have anything to do with Link at all. Flare impact. Enshroud your weapon with elemental shards to add fire damage to attacks. Guardian. Deploy a shard shield when your allies are under attack. If a shard skill can be activated, its icon and activation percent will be displayed when you select a command. So we can customize our Zyphas to change those skills around. Very cool. Now we've got more enemies up over here. There's a lot more of these guys around than I expected. So, what's the plan? Should we pick off their numbers one by one? Nah, that'd take too much time. I'll cut a path through, so stick close to me. Understood. So is this about to be the tutorial for that flying slash leap of ours? Charge attack. Press R2 for a charge attack. Activate when the action gauge is at max. This deals heavy stun damage. Fill the gauge by attacking enemies. Last second dodges will also fill the gauge.
This could get tricky with so many.
And we're... Oh, I guess our gauge isn't cleared. God dang it. I'm trying to get that last second dodge. Crap. Alright, well, whatever. Oh. We can't... Okay, well. We gotta kill everything here. Crap. And we might just have to... Oh, there it is. Shard attack. Press square to deploy shards while an enemy is stunned and activate a shard strike. You get to strike first this way, so make use of charge attacks to stun enemies. So we got everybody with that stun. Stunned enemies can't move for a set period of time. Attacking an enemy steadily increases its stun gauge to 100%, stunning them. So it's stun instead of break this time. Stun shows how close they are to 100%. Stun an enemy with an AT bonus to steal their AT bonus. Alright, let's use...
This'll hurt.
What about... Okay, so coin bullets. We can at most set...
A whole slew of them.
Alright, well... We'll get these guys.
Take that. Keep it up.
Now she will... Yeah, let's have her actually go in like this.
Chance.
So we can release shards.
Don't take your eye off the enemy.
We actually have a critical though. Can't reach him, but we can reach him.
Activating skill. Here goes.
So he's about to die. And he's too far away.
Pull out all the stops.
Activating drive.
I owe you one.
Thank you kindly.
My move now.
And we have an art.
This'll hurt.
Good luck.
Oh, we don't have any arts that hit on a line. Alright. Well, in that case, we just want to... We can hold to release the shard.
Later, sucker.
Oh, and that's how we run. Wait, did it just... It reset! I should probably have switched to her for this. God dang, come on, Agnés!
Can't take much more.
Right! We're getting freaking walloped. It won't let us leave until we beat this one, too.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Could really use it now.
Let's...
Time for you to focus.
Escaping command battles. Let's have him just use Spark Edge. And then she'll
Activating
blast
drive.
him.
Eat this.
It didn't heal up all the way.
Well, this sucks.
Don't take your eye off the enemy.
Hydro Cannon on her, but we're fine with that. Let's do...
Loading enemy stats.
I can't take
It's
much
weak
more.
to earth and wind. Okay. We'll go for... If it's weak to earth and wind, then we want him to attack. And that's our skill. I can't see... I guess that's 25%? It's very small.
Initializing drive.
166. Whew. Yeah, just had to get you out of there. All right, well. Meanwhile... Is that not Giacomo? It is him.
This thing's good shit, but it wears you out like nothing else.
There's some sort of physical toll it takes using that? That's new.
Real big upgrade between the 4th and 5th gen Orbments right here. I can see why the army liked it so much.
So he's not using a regular Zypha then?
Was worth extorting it out of that corrupt general a while back.
Corrupt general. Definitely somebody we'll be meeting before too long.
But what am I gonna do now? No one's gonna find the goods now that I've got them well hidden. Now I gotta settle between selling it to A for a fat stack or taking it to some lab or a tech corp.
A. Well, we'll be keeping our eye out because we've encountered there's a lot of people going by single letter monikers lately. We'll keep our eyes peeled for who A might be.
That girl with Arkwright seemed to know what it was worth too. Wouldn't mind having her work under me if it meant getting him out of the way.
Does he really think does she strike him as the type of person who'd be cut out for the seedy underbelly of Edith?
I might be able to tap more than extra Mira out of that.
This friggin' guy.
Getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't we?
Right.
Huh?
Oh, that's not Van.
What are you doing here?
It's them boys. You should have seen this coming.
So you came here after all.
More mafiosi.
Not a bad hustle you got going on.
And he's got himself a stun caliber as well.
You learn what those punks were up to, tipped off the cops, then snatched the case in the confusion so you could profit from the shadows.
Dang, these guys they're complete goons, but they're next level. Imagine who their boss must be.
Wait, I hear you. I screwed up.
God dang. They're nameless, faceless goons, but they've already got this dude's number.
I'll give you back what I stole. And Mira. And whatever dirt you want to know.
I don't know, dude. You gotta pay in kneecaps.
I'd never even think of picking a fight with all.
Too late. You underestimated us, and for that, you will pay with fear.
Are we gonna... We didn't get there in time to save him. No friggin' way. They're gonna kill Giacomo before we even get there? I highly doubt that, but at this point, it's not... I really don't know what to expect.
What was that?
He's literally nobody to us, so it's not like he's got Falcom's usual plot armor.
Giacomo, come on, but stay behind me.
Okay.
Well,
Shit might be hitting the fan soon.
right, which means we need a little something extra here, because, oh my god.
Shifting to maintenance mode.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
It means when we get over there, it's going to be time to do some killing.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Nah, we're good on that. Yeah, stay away from us.
This looks like a stopping point.
So,
That hits
oh,
the
whoops.
spot. That hits the spot.
And it looks like there's going to be another event here, but is it going to be a fight? Oh no, it's just how we get in. Okay. So let's save again. Drop this. All right, Giacomo, we're here to help. Is he already dead?
No.
They did kill him. I don't friggin' believe it. And they've got his thing.
Van, we've got to. He's...
Save it. He's dead.
I don't friggin' believe it, dude.
I can't believe it.
They killed
See,
him.
he tried to resist, but he couldn't stop his throat from being slit.
Wow.
Wasn't even the usual knife, more like a machete. And then his left hand is...
They really wanted his Zypha.
What are you two doing down here?
Uh-oh, that's not good.
What in Adios' name?
There's a black guy? Dang, they've got all sorts here. He looks cool, though.
Whoa! Look at all that blood!
Shit.
It would be the guy we were just about to ask to come in and talk to us.
Wow, he's awesome.
You look like you found yourself in the middle of a real mess here. I hope you're ready to come to the station.
Wow, this is a horrible situation to find ourselves in. It wasn't us.
Crime scene secured at 1:10 p.m.
2 important witnesses will volunteer themselves into custody and accompany us to the sighting station.
That's it. So we're not being arrested. We're just being impressed into the police trails through Daybreak. We're just being impressed into police custody. I want to know more about that dude. Hopefully they don't Dudley him, but Edith, it's a place where anything can happen. No, well, no, because before now, the people that we've encountered felt more South Asian to me. Yeah, I think South Asian feel, but he definitely Edith Police Department headquarters. I want to know more about him. Hey, it's the Calvert crest on the flag. Yeah, don't talk to the fuzz. Please, Miss Claudel, you can talk to me. What were you doing in a place like that? What did the man with you say to trick you into going? Nothing. If anything, I was the one who persuaded him. What the request was that Mr. Arkwright accepted, though, I'm afraid I can't say anything more about. You are aware that this may end up causing trouble for your school, aren't you? Which is so friggin' weird. The last thing on anybody's mind if this were happening in America would be what the school had to say about it. I'm not sure how we can avoid contacting them now that you're involved in this. Like, the school! Nobody cares about what her parents may think. It's the school first and foremost. It's so strange. But I really wanted a boss battle, though. I understand. This all feels like a nightmare. I can't believe someone I was just talking to hours ago is now... And all my insisting has gotten Van caught up in this. I'm sure this is not Van's first time at Sidon Station.
Who do you think you're fooling, Arkwright?
Detective Nate?
You think we'll believe it was just some coincidence that you were in the maintenance tunnel?
It really was, but I do understand. It would beggar belief if they actually bought that. So yes, this looks so bad, and we can't talk our way out of it.
That you were just taking that girl with you alone on some field trip? Not a chance.
It's crazy. We can't get out of this. Yeah, he doesn't care. What do you want me to say? It's the truth. You think I volunteered to come in here just to tell lies? I sure do. You may as well be a criminal yourself, Spriggan. No way in hell someone like you just happened to come across a murder scene. Stranger things have happened. Come on. You interrogate all your victims this way? You tense from overwork? How about I lend a hand? I got a handyman's license even. Service with a smile and always willing to lend an ear. That's the Arkwright Solutions motto. You son of a... I'm more curious why you happened to show up when you did. He was a real slime ball, but he was also a nobody. Just what were you hoping to get out of him? What was so important that it requires a bunch of officers and 2 detectives?
I can see the rumors of how much a handful you are weren't overselling you.
Inspector Daswani. Okay, so...
Your weapon might not have a blade, but I've never seen anything like it. And you've got a state-of-the-art Orbment, too.
Do they not? Their police budgets probably wouldn't be high enough to give Zyphus to everybody, I guess.
You've been skirting the line of legality dangerously close these past few years. You do know we could come down on you if we wanted to, right?
Wow, that's harsh. It's just a self-defense baton. As for my Zypha, that's just for the orbital net. I've been authorized to have one as a tester, I'll have you know. Yeah, see, everything is above board on the surface. Though, hey, even I know that authorization coming from a questionable foreign company ain't the best look. Okay, so a foreign company, we know who that is then.
Took the words right out of my mouth. You really know how to throw people off.
Inspector, I say we grill this guy good. It's clear he's a total good-for-nothing. You don't lead a pretty lady astray without having some kind of problem. Like him that young, detective? Huh. Right, I was literally gonna say, is this like... What year of high school is she? No, she's a first year. What's bro talking about? Just don't go too deep down that rabbit hole. You think I look bad? Just wait till people hear a cop got hooked on hitting up juveniles for favors. But you know my address if you ever get in hot water over it. You think you can waltz in here and... Nate, don't let him rile you up.
You're wasting your time with that one.
Who's this? He looks like Dudley. And just who the hell are you? This room's off limits.
I would be with the Central Intelligence Department, the group that asked for your help on this case.
Okay, so the CID, he's not the first person we've met with the CID, but obviously he's the first person to come up when we're actually in Calvard. Renee Kincaid.
The name's Kincaid. I'm with the CID's Analytical Division. On its behalf, I thank you for your aid in locating Giacomo Conte.
Yeah. The late Giacomo Conte.
And I see your line caught a second fish as well.
Are you serious? We feel awful for losing him. Really? Oh, his tone's changed completely, which I guess speaks to the nature of the relationship between the police and the CID. But it's clear as day that this guy knows something. We'll have it out of him before long. Mark my... That won't be necessary. He and his companion will be coming with us. Huh? On what grounds? Our own investigation has led us to safely rule them out as culprits in Mr. Conte's murder. As such, for reasons I am not at liberty to discuss, they'll be coming into our custody. I trust that won't be a problem? Oh, not at all. Do what you want with them. Don't be such a damned suck-up. Should have known this was how it'd be once they showed up. Very well. This was always the CID's request. Do as you will. But as much of a low-life piece of scum as he was, we're dealing with the man's death here. I'll thank you and you to remember that. Of course I will. You needn't worry about that. Leave everything to us. Okay, that's the first member of the CID we ever met. I don't remember her name, but we have met her before. We actually played Vantage Masters against her too, but that was 2 games ago. Van! Oh, thank goodness they let you go too? Yeah, after this troublemaker showed up, so they do know each other.
I'll be taking my leave now, sir.
Understood. You know what needs doing next, and be sure to send your report to the chief.
Man, well actually it's been like a...
She said she was with the Central Intelligence Department.
So, wait, is it the Central Intelligence Division or Department? But it's been like a year and a half since we last saw her, so...
Looks that way. Seems real competent, too. And you're able to bark out orders to her just like that, huh? Shows you've moved up in the world, Renee.
Huh?
Kincaid, not Renee. You know that.
Oh, he's like, no first name basis for you.
Though perhaps you need reminding after 3 years.
Okay.
Hard to say if 3 years ago even counted as a proper hello. You're still on the ball as ever, you spectacled sadist.
Same to you, Spriggan. Still working from the shadows and relying on old-fashioned stubbornness and trickery to get the job done, I see.
Honestly, we would have gotten it handled if those mafiosi hadn't cut us off.
Damn right.
Oh!
The CID is currently hot on the trail of the duo who murdered Giacomo Conte.
So, they're bros.
We found trace evidence of them at the scene.
Oh!
Knew you wouldn't waste time. Then...
I know your nose and circle of suspicious contacts are not to be underestimated. I won't be getting in the way of whatever you and your friend are working on. If you hear anything interesting, however, you'll give me a call. You owe it to me after bailing you out.
You know what? He's got his dead to rights on that one. Oh, they're exchanging Zypha numbers.
Information exchanged.
Okay.
I don't believe I've heard that hollow before. By the way, have you told her you're back yet?
Okay, her. This is gonna be... I know exactly who this is referring to.
Well, that answers that. Will you ever grow up? Take care, then. You as well, young lady.
We might have actually met Kincaid as well, funnily enough. He might have featured in that same story.
Thank you.
I should probably reread that. There goes Renee. So, you two are friends? Nah, he's just an old acquaintance I can't seem to shake. Anyway, much as I hate being in his debt over anything, this'll be over way faster with him on the case. Both solving Giacomo's murder and your job. I see. Which is crazy, Giacomo had all the information we needed. If you want to call this whole thing off, I'm fine with that. Won't charge you anything if you do. Not after how much of a mess this has turned into. Leaving this all to me also works if you trust me enough. That's not an issue, but now that someone's lost their life, I don't think I can afford to avert my eyes. It's not right. Can I not stay with you for at least today? It pains me to cause you more problems than I already have, but at the same time... You're too young to worry about causing your elders problems. Alright, if you're that set on this, then let's get back to work. Next up, we take the subway to Riverside. The subway? The extremely dangerous place we were just in? I don't know, dude. Those subway cars are probably made out of incredibly tough stuff. What? You aren't thinking of going back to the scene of the crime, are you? Nah, still gonna be sealed off, so no way we're getting close to it. I've got somewhere else in mind. Let's get moving. I'd still like to get this wrapped up today. All right.
Excuse me, can I have a moment of your time?
Who's this? New character? Yeah, we've never seen her.
You just came out of the police station, didn't you?
Okay, so this is gonna be the news reporter for our entire time in Calvert, I guess.
I'm hearing there was just a murder. Was that why you were in there?
And they've really stepped their game up on the character designs. Hers is so unique. Huh? And just who are you? Reporter Marielle Ain.
I'm Marielle M.A., the newest reporter with the Tyrell Times. I only just joined the paper's local news division and happened to hear what was going on from a source of mine.
So, she's eager for a scoop to get her name out there.
You wouldn't happen to have anything to add about the murder, would you? I'll take anything.
You got good instincts on you, Missy. The cops just took in a key witness, being questioned as we speak. He's setting her on a wild goose chase. Well, that's a deft way to handle an overeager novice. Sounds like it's a detective called Nate in charge. I'm thinking he'll have more for you if you run in now. He's screwing over Nate in the process. Hey! Van, you can't just lie to people like that.
Really? Thank you so much. Just you wait, Dingo. I'll get one over you this time.
Dingo. We know Dingo as well. We've met him previously. I mean, we haven't met him, obviously, but... Wait! The key witness is here!
Having a rough day?
Oh, that was fast. Nothing I'm not used to. I'm gonna go see Bermati now. That should square us out after I lent a hand on that case with the spoiled brat.
Sure.
Oh, whoops. That wasn't very nice of you, Van. You can't just feed someone in her position false information. Sure I can. Last thing we need is when we're busy is a reckless rookie sticking your nose into our shit. So, Van is definitely nothing like any of the previous protagonists. I love that. Why not let her make trouble for the cops to make our job easier? Wait for me! Because I can't, there's no reality where Lloyd, Reen, or Estelle handles that situation the way he did. Kevin might, but Kevin wouldn't have been as crass about it. Still though, very nice. Edith City, 6th Station, August 27th, 4:39 p.m. So, right back here, and it's evening now. Okay, and we definitely no getting back in there. Looks like they still have it cordoned off. What do you think will happen to Giacomo? They should have already had his body taken out for an autopsy a while ago. But you don't need to be an expert to see whoever slit his throat was a pro. So, where exactly are we going? The cafe and bar over there. Oh? Is it open now? About to be. Today's hour should be from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Might be better to kill a little time before going in. He's probably still setting up for the evening. Oh, sure.
Oh, this place is so sweet.
Man, okay, that was a lot. We're definitely going to go ahead and see what's up with Bermati, but that's all going to be next time, though, so definitely join me then for more Trails Through Daybreak. Bye for now, guys.
I never knew